Poor Sally. Her husband suddenly passed away due to old age. Their poor children, going through life without their dad. It's pretty sad. Why hasn't she aged at all? Well, she had a ton of children. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Cher and I like to talk about video games. If you're returning, then welcome back. I'm glad to see you. Well, hear from you in the comment section. Well, I guess I don't really hear anything. It's more like reading, isn't it? Anywho, I came across this interesting Reddit post written by LOYALFROG. If you're interested in reading the original post, I'll leave the link in the description. Their post caught my eye. It explained that if you have the Neighbourhood Stories feature turned on, you might have noticed something odd going on. A couple who starts off at the same age might end up aging at different speeds. This is because pregnancy will actually prevent the childbearing Sims from aging. Now, based on that new information, there are some logical conclusions we can come to about the Sims society. Although, of course, this is all just player-made assumptions and isn't reflected in the gameplay. Since childbearing Sims live longer, they make more money. Since they can work throughout their pregnancies, that means they're still getting paid for the time when they're not aging. They'll have more time to work on their skills to get promotions. They could even use their family leave as a way to not only take care of their baby, but also increase their skills required for the promotion. I think this is interesting. I feel like having additional time to work on skills is very useful, and so is the money they'd get from that. This might be the only thing actually reflected in the game. You'll be able to see how much money the families in the neighborhood have, and eventually, it'll only be the childbearing Sims left in the families. Talking about the remaining Sims, daughters and non-binary Sims who can give birth would be valued more, not only within their family structures, but in society as a whole. Sons might die even before their own mothers do. That means they'd get less time to actually contribute to society or their family. Due to this shorter lifespan, non-childbearing Sims might end up living their lives for the moment. Carpe diem, seize the day. Having children actually ends up being a very important life decision. Not saying that it isn't already in real life, because it is. But in this society, it would be a very, very important life decision. Once again, not saying that it isn't in real life. This is because if you choose to be child-free, you're literally giving up the ability to live longer. This might result in childbearing Sims seeking out partners so that they can start having families earlier rather than later. In real life, some might believe that having children would mean less income and less freedom. However, in the game, it would be the opposite. The more children you have means you have longer time to make money and have a longer time to explore hobbies or go on vacations or whatnot. All of this could result in a group of Sims who actually dislike this, because they aren't able to get pregnant, therefore they're not able to live longer. They might seek out partners who don't want children so that they can live together and die together. There are a lot of ideas that could stem from this belief system of not liking childbearing Sims living longer. On the flip side, maybe some childbearing Sims are obsessed with it. They continuously have children to be able to, essentially, be immortal. I could see some societal issues that could be the result of this obsession. Like, what if the mothers just have children and put them up for adoption? How would this affect the population, job supply, environmental impacts? Since couples are having plenty of children, the world would surely be overpopulated. This brings a whole slew of issues. Some of them we just touched upon, but there are certainly more. The housing market would be horrible. Adult children would probably live at home waiting for a chance to move out. On top of this, since it is The Sims 4, there's only a limited amount of properties. That means that the housing crisis would be absolutely disgusting, and not just because of the overpopulation. Limited supplies and too many people? Ugh. It would essentially be like houses going for way over asking price. Bidding wars, adult children might not be able to afford to live on their own, high prices for rundown houses. Oh wait, that's how it is in real life right now. Burn! Take that, housing market! And everyone else. Older Sims about to enter the elder life stage might try to get pregnant to extend their adulthood. Elder Sims might end up dealing with mental health issues because they weren't able to get pregnant, or they feel like they didn't have enough pregnancies to extend their adult years. Men might feel extra depressed and have other mental health issues when they become elders due to their imminent death, while their partners are still youthful. I'm sure a lot of people would be resenting that. Talking about partners, you might encounter someone who's been alive since before you were born, but they're younger than you. Their age and how many years they've lived wouldn't match up. Thank Glob that this is a game. I think it would be interesting to see and play with the end result of this whole situation. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, it becomes clear that this issue would be nuanced and would be difficult to control the outcomes. It might not be enjoyable to deal with as the player. So thankfully, none of this happens in game. Could you imagine? Oh lordy Lou. What other aspects of the game would create interesting outcomes if it were to happen in real life? What other outcomes could you think of for how pregnancies could shape societies? Don't forget to show LOYALFROG some love on their Reddit post. If you watched this, LOYALFROG, thank you for analyzing this. It definitely gave me a good laugh and got me thinking early in the morning. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!